including aid workers. We are outraged and saddened by the pain of all the women and girls who have suffered sexual violence. We condemn without reservation the targeting of unarmed civilians. In doing so, we call for all parties with the means to cause harm to cease any attacks or threats to unarmed civilians. We demand that they respect. We have urged the international humanitarian community to move with speed and scale up assistance. We have applauded it and also been disappointed by the continuing shortfalls in its response. We call again for all states, international institutions, organizations, and individuals of goodwill to redouble their efforts to integrate. We support the democratic aspirations of the Ethiopian people. As such, we have argued that the international community and the Security Council give the country space to undertake its most recent elections. We have been gratified foundation of a robust national conversation on peace, cohesion, development, and the celebration of diversity and pluralism. Today, the situation in Tigray remains of concern, but there are clear opportunities for peace to emerge. Behind closed doors, we have urged this council to take careful and responsible actions that will encourage humanitarian outreach to suffering people and not to imperil the situation in Tigray. We again reiterate this strong and sincere call. Woman and child who needs it in every part of Tigray. That ceasefire must be heeded and implemented. We are particularly concerned about the potential implications of the recent destruction of the bridge over the Tekezi River, connecting Shire and Gonda. It is indicative of a callous attitude to the needs of civilians in crisis, and that there are parties not observing a ceasefire. We condemn the deliberate destruction of civilian objects, silencing of the guns which Africans have set out in our agenda. Uh, 2063 to work as a region on ending all wars, civil conflicts, gender-based violence, violent conflicts, and preventing genocide. We now call for all armed parties presently in Tigray or neighboring it to heed the Tigray and the standing down of all militias from neighboring federal states. This silencing of the guns serves on our continental will and would allow Tigray's farmers and traders to return to their farms and shops so that they may recover their livelihoods and reduce their dependency on the outstretched hand of the humanitarians. We insist on ceasefire by all parties because we know from experience that doing so will allow the deployment of the tools available in Africa's peace and security architecture to help Ethiopia be at peace with itself. We now recommend its tools to Ethiopia to make use of them, as many of us have done. Doing so will show our peoples and the world that we have processes and skills that can indeed deliver African solutions to African challenges. The A3+1 therefore calls for all Ethiopian parties in conflict in Tigray to cease hostilities and undertake inclusive dialogue is strength. And it is at the core of the African identity. Embrace it and save the precious lives of the people of Tigray to protect your national peace and once again be an anchor of regional security. As we have done in close vision of itself growing into a peaceful, united, independent, and prosperous community of nations. We suffer the most from our challenges and gain the most from solving them. It is therefore critical that the Security Council as a whole and its members understand that this debate should encourage and support African solutions, meaning in this instance, Ethiopian solutions starting in the order of ceasefire, humanitarian delivery, dialogue, reconciliation, and responsibility. Among the tools Africa has built is the African Commission on Human and People's Rights. We note the launching of a commission of inquiry on Tigray, launched on the 17th of June this year. We look forward to its thorough investigations that will allow for accountability against perpetrators of atrocities. We look forward to its finding supporting the cause of the Ethiopian appreciation of regional stability and the curbing of misinformation and disinformation. We recall the heights of Ethiopia, like others in Africa, has achieved. We stand in solidarity with the government and the people of Ethiopia at this defining moment in their pursuit of sustainable peace that is conducive
este mes de trabajo. Agradecemos igualmente toda la labor de Estonia durante el mes de junio. México agradece igualmente a la presidencia por haber organizado la sesión de esta tarde y las presentaciones de la subsecretaria general Di Carlo y al ministro de Estado, Lord Ahmad of Wimbledon, se ven afectadas por la triple amenaza de los choques climáticos, la plaga de langostas y el COVID-19. El conflicto nos sitúa en un punto de inflexión. La continuación de las hostilidades llevaría a una segunda interrupción de la temporada de cosecha y la persistencia de trabas para el acceso humanitario, aumentando el conflicto podría extenderse no solo a otras partes de Etiopía, sino al resto del Cuerno de África. Señor presidente, a México le preocupa y condenamos como país todos los ataques contra la asistencia a los heridos. Seamos claros y directos. De las agencias de Naciones Unidas. Por ello es fundamental que exista una rendición de cuentas por lo sucedido en el contexto del conflicto y en especial por los múltiples alegatos de violaciones del derecho internacional humanitario y de los derechos humanos. Una investigación urgente, imparcial e independiente es crucial para esclarecer que tenga como consecuencia el aislamiento de la zona y socavar los movimientos de suministros. México, mi país, llama al retiro de las fuerzas eritreas de Etiopía. Las partes en conflicto, señor presidente, de seguridad a todas las acciones encaminadas al diálogo político. Muchas gracias. Señor presidente.
Je remercie la représentante du Mexique de sa déclaration. Et je
辛格代理副秘书长的通报，欢迎埃塞常驻代表阿莫德大使出席本次会议。埃塞俄比亚是非洲之角的稳定锚，对地区和平安全具有重要影响，维护埃塞和平稳定。分歧让包括提格雷州民众在内的全体埃民众享有和平稳定。中方支持提州人道要得到充分尊重。中国政府提供的粮食援助将于近日运达。中国向埃塞维护和平发展仍面临不少挑战，中方以密切确保对改善提格雷州局势发挥积极正面作用，而不是相反。中方愿同国际社会
safe and unhindered humanitarian access is needed and essential services like electricity and telecommunications must be restored to enable humanitarian workers to provide help. The food insecurity in Tigray is deteriorating each day, and some last week when an airstrike near Mekelle killed around 80 civilians and injured around 200.